Hello everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. It is a rainy day and I kind of appreciate it because I've been running around and recording and doing a lot of travel stuff. So on days like this, it's nice to just hang out at home and explore what I can do here. There's a few things I want to do. First, I want to show you guys what I cook. I do want to try my hand at making Portuguese rolls, which I've never done before. That should be fun. And today I also want to be working on some future Christmas gifts using what is called Pyrography, which is basically wood burning. So this is a spoon, this is a sugar skull that I did a long time ago, but that was kind of fun. So I have a bunch of blank spoons and I figure this is just a great hobby to do while it's raining, maybe with some tea. But yeah, let's just have a chill morning. I'm about to make breakfast and see where this day takes us. This afternoon, between the bread that I'm going to be making and the pyrography, I know I'm going to be busy. And earlier in the week, I made a whole bunch of stuff for Bento. Bento boxes are kind of a self-love thing for me. I really enjoy making them. I have a lot of accessories, and on busy days like today, I can just throw them together and they'll be ready for lunch. So the idea is that you pack a lot of the items frozen, and then by the time lunch rolls around, everything thaws out and it's at room temperature and you're able to eat it. I'm gonna go pack this bento and then get that ready so that I can just have a nice, easy lunch. Today I'll be using my more traditional bento. Traditionally, these are wrapped in a furikake, which is this cloth. I have a whole bunch of ones for different seasons, and today I'm going to be using a sumo one because this month is sumo month and I like watching sumo. I have these tiny little dressing bottles that I'll use this funnel to fill. I'm just going to put some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar in those. put your bento. And you're gonna fold this side up, and then you're gonna fold this side over. It's usually where there's a little design. And you're gonna crimp the sides. We have our two sumo wrestlers here, either side, and then the game in the back. So now that breakfast is done and lunch is packed, I'm gonna go and start working on these Portuguese dinner rolls because I'm gonna want them with the soup that I'm making tonight. So let's get started. We have our yeast and sugar, milk, water mixture. We'll put it in with our bread flour and butter. Lower this down. And now we let it rise. Drizzly and the temperature has dropped a bit, so still a pretty good day to stay indoors. But our bread has formed a dough and I'm letting it rise there for an hour, which is going to give me enough time to have my lunch and sketch out a few designs for my pyrography.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
I'm also not entirely done with the spoon, but I did get the art part done. 2 little mushrooms. So I still have to do all of this stuff up here, but I at least got it marked out and outlined. And all of these crisscross, alternating. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here. I might just leave it blank. I like how the mushrooms turned out. Nice, it looks really good. All right, with this, we want to punch it down like that and get it to a floured surface.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
So I'm gonna let that proof for another hour. So the rolls are done proofing. Kind of hoping they don't stick together too bad. I have a feeling they will though. I'm gonna preheat this oven to 375 degrees. And also in here I have this pan and it's full of water. So it's gonna be a really wet heat.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Okay, I wanted to give one of these a try. It's fresh out of the oven. They did stick together a little bit, but I don't think that'll be a problem. So it's very light and fluffy. Let's give it a try. And the really nice thing about these is you can freeze them. So I'll usually make a bunch and then I'll throw them in the freezer. And then whenever I'm having soup or something and I want a little bit extra, I can go and heat one of these up and just have it. So I'm gonna make this Mexican street corn chowder. It takes about 45 minutes to do. I'm gonna prep all of my ingredients first and then get cooking.
Y el olor a ganado, los días de canicas o salidas con mis hermanos. El camino no siempre fue duro en estos tiempos, para ser honesto. Soy una persona recta, me gusta que exista el respeto. Y otra con temor, las cosas salen bien cuando vienen del corazón. Soy amigo del amigo y yo le agradezco al que la mano vino y me brindó.
So you're supposed to add 6 corn cobs, and for some reason I thought it was 2. So I just reserved 2. So now we're gonna bring this to a boil, let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So now we're gonna stir in our tortilla. And I'm gonna use some Greek yogurt, but you can use sour cream here. I just like this because it has a little bit more protein in it and a little less fat. And from there, I'm gonna use this blender to make it nice and smooth.
Tengo mi carácter fuerte, por eso marco mi línea. Cabeza dura es que la vida te amalilla. Cuando intentan quitarme la vida, vi a mi familia, yo no sabía lo fea que es la envidia y por supuesto verte sin salida. Con sudor y otra con temor.
Have my soup here. I want to give it a little bit of a try. And I do have a pretty good spoonful there. Normally this would be a little bit more spicy, but I couldn't find the ancho chili powder anywhere. I really did try for about 2 weeks to look for it. The corn is the star here, so if you don't like corn, don't make this dish. But I think overall, especially on the cusp of this last days of summer with a rainy day, I think this soup is just delicious. And if you pair it with one of these Portuguese dinner rolls, you're gonna have a great dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is a travel and food vlog. So if you're into that kind of thing, please be sure to hit the notification bell and like and subscribe. It all helps my channel and it lets you know when I have a new episode out. Also, every Monday night, I do a live stream of Stardew Valley. It's at 6 p.m. EST and I'm live, so I will interact with the chat while I'm playing. It's a good group, a lot of fun, and you are cordially invited if you'd like to show up. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next Sunday with a new episode, if not sooner. All right, bye.